This is Hindu Infopedia. When shadows rise and the path of Dharma is under siege, Hindus have never been taught to retaliate with violence. Instead, they turn to the most ancient force of protection, Agni, the divine fire. This is not metaphor. This is invocation. This is defense by vibration, not by weapon. Before we explore the powerful Agni Suktas, we must remember why they matter. In previous blogs, we exposed the systemic elimination of Hindu presence through demographic shifts, legal targeting, and psychological warfare. But what comes next? The Vedas provide the answer, not by asking us to fight, but by teaching us to invoke. Agni is where the defense begins. Not coincidentally, the Rigveda itself opens with him. Agni is more than fire. He is the purifier of adharma, the transformer of fear into clarity, the carrier of human appeal to divine realms. He protects not through destruction, but through illumination, revelation, and spiritual firewalling. Rigvedic rishis knew that real protection begins at the energetic level, before harm takes physical form. Agni's flames cleanse, connect, and consecrate. He is Purohita, the priest placed in front, Hotar, the caller of the gods, Raksita, the protector. Let us now turn to three critical Agni Suktas from the Rigveda, used historically and relevant even now. Rigveda 1.1, the very first hymn. It calls Agni as the divine minister who brings prosperity, wealth, and divine presence. This is the foundational mantra. It's ideal for daily morning recitation. Families or communities chanting it together create a field where adharma cannot root. Rigveda 199. Agni as the guardian. These verses call Agni the king who supports divine and human order. He is protector of dhananam, settlements. This sukta is best used midday and at dusk. It shields against daily negativity and establishes a zone of protection around the community. Rigveda 10.8.7. The most powerful against hostile, demonic, or destructive forces, it directly names the enemies, Raksasas, Yatudhanas, and diseases, and invokes Agni to destroy them. These mantras are not abstract. They are verbal shields, deployed when communities face direct harm. Think of them during riots, targeted persecution, or invisible ideological warfare. How does this defense work? At the consciousness level, regular recitation elevates the mind. It acts like a spiritual firewall, filtering out negativity. At the community level, it creates an energetic field, similar to a collective immune system, that weakens adharmic intrusion. Karmically, Agni initiates natural consequences. He burns what needs transformation, not out of anger, but out of alignment with cosmic order. Here's how you can start. Individually, begin each day with Rigveda 1.01. Add 1.99 by week 2. Use 10.87 selectively when threats are active. In families, light a lamp and recite together. Teach children simple mantras. Maintain sanctity in your space. As a community, form weekly chanting groups. Share pronunciation resources. Align collective efforts during eclipses, new moons, and dharmic festivals. Use the full moon for mass protection. Use the new moon to eliminate hostile influences. But remember, these are not revenge tools. These mantras carry real spiritual energy. Intention must be pure. Use them only for protection, never for harming innocents. Respect their sacredness. Let dharma, not emotion, guide your practice. Agni responds not to fear, but to clarity. Agni Suktas are the foundation of Vedic defense. They rekindle not just flame, but identity. The flame in your altar becomes the flame in your heart, becomes the fire that protects your home, your dharma, your lineage. But this is just the beginning. Because when purification is not enough, the Vedas call on a different force, the one who wields the thunderbolt. Up next in our series, Indra Suktas for victory, invoking the divine warrior against overwhelming odds. Light the fire. Speak the suktas. Protect dharma, not through retaliation but through divine invocation. If you found this meaningful, like and subscribe. And visit the full blog at hinduinfopedia.org, series Vedic Defense Mantras.